Shia LaBeouf creates his memoirs about his childhood. So if you haven't seen it yet, it's called The Campaign Book. So you can go on thecampaignbook.com and you can see all these like digital short stories, comics with Shia's illustrations. Pretty awesome. So there's a couple that I looked at. One, because he just tweeted his new one, Boofy. And Boofy is about him in the 6th grade going to like this new school in downtown Los Angeles where he's the only white kid. And he does all these really cool illustrations of black kids, kind of like their yearbook photos, and they have like pics in their hair. But it did not come off like prejudice or anything. And then him looking like super goofy. And then in the end, you see like a black kid's hand and a white kid's hand shaking hands. Okay? Now, the other one is of a kid named Davey and his dad on graduation day. And most of his memoirs are autobiographical, even though this one's name is Davey. So in this one, you see Shia after the graduation with his mom. His mom says, or Davey, sorry, asking his mom, you know, let's take a picture. Davey, put your arm around your dad, try and make it look natural. And then it ends with the dad saying, if you wanted this to look natural, you should have him put his fucking hand in my pocket. Take the picture, Susan. Thoughts, 5 words or less?
Not so Shia.
We all have daddy issues.
Yeah.
His youth transformed him.
That was amazing.
Hiya, Shia. Come on, Pop Trigger. I really hope that he comes on.
He will.
And I think that the campaign book is gonna be a way too, because when you go on there, there's no comments. He reads them, because there are a couple comments, and he responds.
Really?
Yes. If we could all go on there and be like, come on, Pop Trigger. Come on, Pop Trigger.
This
come
is
on,
an
Pop Trigger.
absolute call out. Like, this needs to happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just tell him not to wash before he comes on.
I love you.
Don't remember her.
I like you.
No, we went on a date. Okay, so what do you guys think about the campaign book? Because it hasn't gotten a lot of press, and a lot of it is autobiographical, which is interesting.
I go through and I'm like, oh, this is good. I always feel weird about like I was the only white kid, like and then it's just like all these drawings of kids like
with pics in their
this
hair.
guy's got an afro pic and that guy's got an afro pic. It's like, oh, your experience is licensed you to make like kind of racist drawings of people. Awesome.
But at the end, they're holding hands.
I'm appreciative that he's doing something proactive with it, as opposed to, because I think if you get thrown into this industry and this business at such a young age, I think it retards your growth to some extent, if I may say that respectfully. So I respect this. If this is what he's doing with his angst and his sort of unresolved, I'll take it.
Absolutely, because he's obviously dedicating a lot of time to do the illustrations, to do the writings, and you know, it's coming from something inside.
I feel like it was suggested by a therapist. I feel they're like, I think if you did a little artistic therapeutic touch.
I like the style. Like if you kind of you made postcards of it.
Yeah.
I like the shapes.
How do you imagine him doing it, Brett?
He's not a T-Rex.
Could you hold the paper closer to my arm? Because I can't hold the paper in one hand and draw with the other. Because they don't come together, so. Bubble Boofy.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I love it so much.
I didn't sleep much last night, so that's as energetic as we're getting.
I love it so much. It's good. So you have always loved Shia. Does this make you love Shia more?
Yeah.
Me too.
I will defend him till the end of time. I really do. No, I think he had like such a hard life, and he really does try.
I've actually always found him very charming and talented. So
he is talented.
Yeah, he's talented. Like, there's no denying that.
Okay.
My impression of Shia LaBeouf is that all he does in most of his movies
Is huff and puff.
is flare his nostrils and run from large things.
Sure.
Megatron!
And that's it. That's most of his movies. Now
does
that's
look
not
like
him. That's not him using his talent. Like there's just so many other things he should be doing besides flaring his nostrils, running from Transformers, and then just doing these like crazy artistic projects, like being a normal movie.
Yeah. Did you like him even more though after reading the campaign book?
Well, I just see him as more of a human being, I suppose.
Exactly.
I see, like, everyone is just a human at the end of the day and is trying to figure out their process.
Obviously, it's no big paychecks attached, so I think that's really cool that it's coming from passion. So what do you guys think about Shia's The Campaign Book? Please go to thecampaignbook.com so you guys can actually read it, and then when you go on there, go to the comment section and tell them to come on Pop Trigger. And then let us know your experience in the comment section below, and we'll see you all next time on Pop Trigger.